My name is Praveen Patel. I work with Tribal Welfare Society, and area of my operations is Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and Orissa. Particularly these three states we work with the tribals. What we see particularly after the economic liberalization, 1991, post-liberalization, you can say, in 2 decades of economic liberalization has pushed tribal to corners. Development has proved to be destructive for them. What is development for others has become destruction for the most of the tribals in these 3 states. If we take sponge iron plants is a very crude way of making steel. Nowhere is allowed in the world. Earlier it was, but after the blast furnace technology has come into, most of the world, almost all the countries in the world have scrapped this one sponge iron plants. But India, after 1994-95, that is again I'm saying about the post-liberalization, sponge iron plants has come in a very big way in almost all the tribal areas of Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, some part in West Bengal, even Gadchiroli in Maharashtra, and this one here, Odisha. The effect is that we were discussing in this today's afternoon also about the cumulative effect of the EIA and all. There are so many plants that would come close to each other. Despite the rules, they strictly prohibited that no plant, 2 plants should come within a certain distance, say about 5 kilometers and all. But in Sundargarh district, if you go, you find one after another plant within the close proximity of half kilometer or even less than that. The net result of all these plants in all the states I am saying, it's not an isolated case. Almost always, the result is almost same everywhere. Agriculture production has gone down, fertility of the land has gone down, animal husbandry production has also gone down because the trees and other greenery has also been polluted, coated with black. What you see actually is that dust coming up out of the plant, then gaseous emissions and etc. But what the people doesn't see is that the fresh air, oxygen we need actually to breathe. For a healthy human being, fresh air is always required. Fresh air in the sense we need oxygen. For example, 100 small ton per day small iron plant, 100 TPD, is the smallest sponge iron plant available generally, but that consumes 20,000 cubic meter of fresh air per hour. 20,000 cubic meter of fresh air is consumed for combustion process, and it converts it into the carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, sulfur oxide, and all that thing. And when all these sulfur oxides gaseous form, when mixed with the moisture in the atmosphere, it becomes raindrops and it falls on the soil. Again, the fertility is also gone down, and the health of the man and animal, everything is being deteriorated. This is one effect. Now we talk about thermal power plants. A series of thermal power plants has come up in all these 3 states. Particularly of interest will be two parts of this: Jharsuguda in Odisha and Jangir Champa and Korba in Chhattisgarh. In close proximity to each other, there are a number of thermal power plants has come up, and lot of MOUs are pending. Many plants are going to come, and the net effect of all these things is that from Jangir Champa, Korba to Jharsuguda area, total 5% of the world's carbon dioxide is going to be emitted. That is according to a report, and that will give rise to at least 2 to 3 degree temperature on a permanent basis. Right now also the temperature is almost touching 49 degree centigrade. This year we are expecting that it may touch 50 degree, because right now the atmospheric and this condition has gone hot. When we feel it here cold in New Delhi, there it is already hot. The ACs and fans are already on at this point of time. So this is another point where the people are making money. They say that we want electricity for development, but the villages, tribal villages very close in proximity to these thermal power plants, they don't have electricity. The tragedy is there for example, in Odisha Cement Limited. Cement plant has come. It has come almost, that was a 100% populated area of tribals. It was declared as a Gandhi block at the time of independence, but now in that town, hardly you will find property of the tribals. Almost all the land and other property has gone into the hands of business people. I don't want to name any community, but everybody knows what community I mean to say. But the tribals are pushed to corners. On the hill near to that village, around 4 kilometers away, on the top of the hill there is no electricity. People are asking for electricity is not available. But from the same area and nearby area, all that land has been taken up for mining purposes, for dolomite mining, for other mining, and if you go 60 kilometers away, coal mining is done, and for that again for thermal power plant and all that thing. The net result is that what you produce is you don't give it to the people, even a fraction of it, but you consume everything for making money, and need, we say, of the people is ignored, and greed of the corporate house is being pushed through. As on today, the rich and poor people, gap between rich and poor has increased tremendously. We say that rich and poor people, if anybody wants to find where they are, that is in the tribal districts of all or the tribal areas of all these 3 states. What we find generally is the income of the 20 corporate houses is equaling to 84 lakh people or 84 crores of people of India as on date. That is what we hear. And 2017-2018, we fear that there will be some sort of violences and all these things, because at that time there will be about 23 crore unemployed youth in this country who will be educated and they will be looking after for livelihood. Thank you.